Hi guys, how you doing out there? Welcome to Ophiuchus and me. I appreciate you for stopping by today, and I appreciate to the one subscriber and a couple of views that I've already gotten. This is a brand new channel, and this is my second video today, August 21st, 2022. So here on Ophiuchus and me, I will be doing daily Ophiuchus readings. Okay, so we're gonna get straight to it. Okay. I'm going to pull from these oracle cards again to get an energy of what we're kind of going through. And I say we because I am Ophiuchus as well. What's up, Ophiuchans? How you doing out there? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a marvelous, wonderful day wherever you are in this beautiful, wonderful world. I appreciate you for stopping by. I really do. Oh, didn't go that well. I'm trying to shuffle without putting my elbows on the table because it kind of makes things shaky. So, however the case, it is Sunday, right? Yes. I just got up. I just ate. It is 11:48 a.m. where I am currently. And this used to be my song back in the day. This is Kendrick Lamar in the background. Wow. It's a very deep song, but it's sad. You know, I don't know why I like this song so much. I guess because I felt like a person here that always tried to help so many different people in the song. In the chorus, they go, promise that you will sing about me or something like that, or you know, like remembering me or talking about me when I'm gone, you know. And so yeah, but it's a sad song though when you really listen to it. The number 30. Okay, so at the bottom it says setting boundaries, threshold, protection, and honor. Okay, so that is a beautiful cat behind her, and she has her hands up, and you see the power in her hands. We have healing hands. Okay. And you have protection, and you setting boundaries up around yourself is also protecting you and yourself and your energy and all those things because you honor who you are. Okay, so let's read that. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'll bring it back so you can look at the card in a little bit more detail. So it says, the priestess of the threshold holds up her hands with palms outward, projecting a field of protective light before her. The strong and stately snow leopard, who lives a solitary life in the highest reaches of the mountains, looks over her shoulder, standing guard. This card brings you a message of both caution and encouragement. It's time to take an honest look at the boundaries you set, how you view your importance in your own life. Are you sacrificing your priorities and self-care to prioritize the needs and wishes of others? Are you putting up with demands, dismissals, marginalization, or even disrespect from the people in your life? If so, it's time to put up your hands and say enough. You may have been allowing others to cross your personal threshold and invade your time, energy, or space, but this card is telling you that you now have the power to shift that pattern. Start to set clear limits today and make yourself a priority in your own life. Your soul deserves to be honored, and you must be the first person to make that choice. When you do, you'll finally receive and respect and prioritization that you've been looking for all along. Prioritization. Okay. Some words I pause. It's like I can read it, I can see it, but my mind doesn't want to spit it out. So anyway, guys, I always like to start with these. So setting boundaries. People taking advantage of you and your time and your power. They really want to keep you from excelling because they know that you are powerful. Not everybody, but some people, you know, and believe it or not, they probably really do look up to you or value you because of the type of person and how, you know, the type of energy that you know, bestow. But most importantly, you know, that energy is your energy. You can share it with whomever you like to share it with, but when it starts to be taken away involuntarily by, you know, people and their nonsense, you know, and the things that you keep allowing to happen because you're just this nice person, kind of passive in a way, or you want to always help or whatever the case, then it can be a problem. So, you know, it's important to set boundaries up, to let people know, and, you know, help them understand, you know, like, this is me, this is for me, and, you know, it's really not to be taken advantage of, and, you know, need to be like your, what's the word I'm looking for, like your, oh wow, we had this card last night, but it was in the upright. Now we have it in the reverse. So maybe someone is not the Hierophant in reverse and the Sun. So either someone, I don't mean to jump subject, but the card that started talking and then they started flying out. So it's one of two things. Either, you know, you really aren't feeling like you're in love, and maybe you're feeling like you don't have enough knowledge base about God or about different worldly spiritual like type things, like you don't have enough knowledge base and you're trying to understand and learn more things. And you know that you're a bright individual, you love a lot of things, you're happy, you know, and you want to always be in that element. Or, you know, like this in love thing, it's just, like I said, it's going to fall into place with this reverse Hierophant. It's like you just don't have this connection, this love, you know, like with God, like some do. And, like he's calling on you or something like that. So I'm not too sure just yet, but like I said, you know, you're special and you have a lot of good energy, and people try to hold on to that, and, you know, some may treat you wrong, you know, or be disrespectful, or, you know, try to project, you know, their ignorance, you know, on you. But don't feed into any of that. Don't allow people to eat up your time and your space because you are this loving individual. Page of Wands. That's like you making some sort of move, or you finding out about something. I really look at the wand like it's just action, you know. I don't look at it like it's a message. I look at the message more like the swords, okay, like communication. So the wand is like some sort of action that's being taken place, or maybe it was just you know, it's the Page of Wands. Like you really don't want to do much of anything in terms of this love situation, right? Ten of Swords, because you've been hurt by an individual, or you know, you've been through a lot of trials and error, and you're just really not in the mood to make any moves anymore, like in love or something of that nature. Like you're just really not interested in that right now. The person was being deceptive, or some sort of sneaky conversation, or trickery, or just something that wasn't really on the side of good. And then with it falling underneath the Hierophant in reverse, maybe you were thinking, so maybe either the person that you're not interested in didn't believe, or you're not interested and you are searching for, maybe because you feel that you've been lied to about a lot of different things, in which we've been lied about. The society, the realm of living here on this planet has made up a lot of lies. We live in a bed of lies, and it's for us to try to uncover them. And that may take some time, but it's all about being diligent, having an open mind, and staying positive, staying bright like the sun that you are. And you'll find out everything that you need to find out, because things will come to you, okay? And that's a beautiful strength card. You're strong. Don't let anything break you down, okay? Yeah. Hold your vision, okay? See as far as you want to see. Stay positive. This is a beautiful card. She's holding on to her wand, and she's like, you know what? I see that land way over there, and I see the people on the boat. That's a beautiful way to get there. It looks a little crowded though. Maybe I'll take the next, the next one, and let me analyze this for a second, so you maybe are going through a period of analyzing, and trying to really determine, right, maybe who you want in your circle. Is this person right for me, or do they think the same way? Can we sit down and have a conversation in peace and harmony and talk about the wheel of life? You know what I mean? So you're going through, like I said last night, like some sort of awakening or something, right? You have all the right energy that it takes. You have the Ace of Wands. You may not want to do anything with that wand though. You're just like, you're kind of just in your element right now. You're just pondering, on exactly which way you want to move, really. So yeah, I don't think that you're really like in a relationship. You're probably not even focused on that right now. Like if it comes, it comes. You're probably looking and feeling here. It's like you're concerned about the spiritual aspects, of life, because you feel like you've been lied to about a lot of different things, like even finding out about Ophiuchus, that's just, yeah, maybe have you in the hangman. Like you don't know everything that you want to know. You haven't been completely enlightened. Like this card was in the reverse last night, but it was about, like a love relationship. Like this person isn't giving you all of what you deserve, so that you deserve more. And so maybe you're trying to dive deeper into this section of spirituality that you want to know more about. You're just kind of hanging around, you're fishing around, trying to find it, trying to find that frequency, trying to find that energy, trying to find the people that match it. Five of Pentacles. But don't worry, you're not going to be left out in the cold of anything, okay? Because like I said last night, it comes to you. The card last night was miracles. They just happen. It's energy. Things happen. God presents things to you. You know what I'm saying? So you're either there for it or you're not there for it. You either recognize it in that moment or you don't. And it's okay, because it's part of the growing process, okay? So Nine of Cups, yeah, you're happy, you have a lot of angelic support, and they're they're there for you. So that maybe that's why you're like right now, like, I don't need to be in a relationship. I'm trying to love myself. I'm trying to understand myself. You know, I need to understand more about myself. So, and like in the background, Sade, this is no ordinary. You're not ordinary. Okay. So it's not the easiest road, but we're here, right? 8 of Swords. So yeah, you've been doing a lot of thinking and reflecting, trying to really understand who you are as an Ophiuchian, you know, and the things that other people don't understand about you. Okay? And there's your Justice. You're not going to be left out in the cold. You are who you are, and you're here for a very great reason. Okay? 6 of Cups. So this card, 6 of Cups, and me just saying what I'm saying, the Hierophant in reverse, God's known you. Okay? God has known you since you were born. This relationship with bears and trolls and teacups and like this 3 of Cups, you know, pouring tea and children's stories. God knows you if no one else knows you. Okay? So now it's time for you to really dive in and understand who you are, and understand the amount of protection that you have around you, the amount of love that you have around you, and the amount of haters that you also have around you. Okay? But sometimes, you know, yes, the haters could be in your own circle right now, but what I mean by haters is not like they're like full-fledged hating on you. It's just that they don't understand you. And you know, you could be like this well-balanced person, and you know, so loving, and you know, they try to be, but those just aren't their attributes. Okay? And they're trying their best to be, but we are only human. But we were made this way by God. We were born in these dates. We didn't have anything to do with that, you know, our past lives and so on and so forth. I guess we learned all the things that we needed to learn to be able to be born in this realm, in this time, to be able to say, yes, this is who I am, and this is yeah, how it is, you know. I have no control over that. I am just who I am, right? So here you have the Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. So, you know, maybe you're making small investments and, you know, doing small things, you know, buying books and maybe purchasing readings, or, you know, things like that, just to kind of start your journey, right? Maybe a deck of cards or something like that, because you don't want to miss out on seeing something. You don't want to be blocked. You want to know. Okay? So, you know, I don't want 2 cards, but there's the Strength card, and here was the Strength card right here. And then the Princess of Wands is the Page of Wands, which was right here. Okay, the Page of Wands, right? So, you really don't want to, I think it was make a move in terms of this love relationship. You want to focus on yourself. Yeah, there's that 7 of Swords. Okay, falling, you know, you've been lied to. We've all been lied to. Maybe not just in society, but maybe even by, you know, past relationships, things and so forth, that, you know, you're just like, there's no need for all that nonsense. Why are we lying to each other about things? You know, that's just ridiculous. So, you know, you refuse to kind of be around people like that. Yeah, and there's your 8 of Swords. You've wrapped your mind around these things, 7 to the 8 of Swords, over and over again, and the things that just aren't balanced with who you are and what you're trying to be about and what you're trying to understand, how you're trying to grow, and so on and so forth. So here's the 2 of Pentacles, which is you just doing this. You're literally just balancing all of what is in your circle at this time, who's in your circle, and what you like and what you don't like, and the setting boundaries. You're not about to keep on dealing with this. You're like, I'm looking onto my future. That's what's important. We're 2 of wanding to the 3 of wand, which is, the 3 of wands, which is here, which she was holding on to her wand. You're looking onto your future, and you're like, I'm gonna get where I'm trying to go, period. Spiritually, mentally, and all that. And this is the, you can't even see, the glare is too crazy, Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. So you're like, yeah, maybe I'll just wait till the right person comes around and offers me love or whatever, but I'm not really worried about that at this time. Okay, here's the 3rd deck. Let's round it off with, I think this deck was called the Tarot of the Divine, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, the box is somewhere. I'll start mixing up my cards maybe every other week, or maybe every 2 weeks or something like that. I'll switch the cards up, due to the fact that I have another channel, by the way. It's What It Do Tarot, just in case you haven't heard of or whatever. I do love reads over there for the zodiac signs, all zodiac signs, and energy reads, mid-month and end of the month. So just in case you're interested, I'm also going to start doing Instagram, but I think maybe I'll do my first video for that later today. Maybe I'll put up the link in these channels when I figure that part out, or when my children can help me with that part. I'm not going to keep labeling myself as old, but when you don't know how to keep up with that kind of stuff, and you're like calling your children, how do you do this? What do you do right here? Yeah, you didn't crossed over. But anyway, that's neither here or there. I accept it. It's okay. I'm not no young bunny anymore, hopping around in here in these streets the way I used to be. Oh, goodness. So if you're one of these young ones, enjoy your life. Enjoy hopping around, loving life, okay? Ooh. Now you got the 2 of Cups coming out, and as I just said, go and love life and enjoy life, But for it to have come out in the reverse at first, right? And then, I don't know, you can't see the words at will, okay? But it's the 2 of Cups. So, like I said, maybe you weren't concerned about this love, and at the bottom of the deck over here on the last card, it had the Knight of Cups. Like when I just said, okay, maybe someone wants to come in and offer you something. It's not that you turn it down, especially if you're one of the younger Ophiuchans out there in the world. You're still, curious about things in life, and that person seems to be talking the same talk as you. I don't see why anyone would really want to turn it down. When you get to my age, you've been through a lot of different things. It's not that you turn it down, you're just a little skeptical. But however the case, so that coming out, it's like you do want to be in a relationship. It's just that you're not really worried about it right now, okay? And you're concerned about you and yourself and who you are, and you want to come the right way. Wow, the 4 of Wands. So you want to be able to come across the right way in terms of marriage, or like I said, you want this relationship with God, right? And the Bible, or in some scholarly theologians, or however you say that, they say that the church represents the bride, right? And Christ is like the bridegroom, right? So you having like this perfect relationship with God, in a sense, like, so you could look at that whichever way you like, like it's just you and him, or you don't mind not being in a relationship, but it is something that you want and you want to get married. So, it could be for a couple good different reasons why I'm saying it this way, because it's not just for one person. Multiple people could be, watching, and you can be like, oh, well, yeah, I get it that way, or I get it this way, or what she said right there was important, or what she said at the end was, maybe some of it is important, maybe none of it is, maybe all of it is. It's different for each person, right? So, it's just energy, you know what I'm saying? Different aspects. And last night, you came up as the Queen of Pentacles as well. So, you are established. You have your money, your mind right in that realm of society like type, living and worldly things. And you're just trying to, like I said, you're trying to grasp, like, the other side of you now, like, and like being completely whole and trying to grab as much information as you can, because that's like what it is to be an Ophiuchus. You're like a philosopher in a sense. You want to learn and you want to know, you want to teach, you want to grow, you want to help, you want to do all these things. We're for real seekers of the truth. Okay, so then here you have the Page of Swords in reverse. So you have the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords, but now it's the Page of Swords in reverse. So not only you don't want to make a move towards that relationship, you don't really want to say anything either. If this is anything to do with love, you're just like I said, you're just in your own little space, and you are getting to know yourself more, and maybe you don't really want to talk about any of that right now at this time to anybody in particular. Like I said, you're just kind of learning yourself, really. Not just yourself, you're learning, and you're just in your element right now. So I have 2 more cards for you, and then I'm going to wrap up your daily read today. It's been fun. I appreciate you coming back and rock with your girl anytime here, or Ophiuchus and me, or I say Ophiuchus and me at the beginning, but it's really Ophiuchus and me. At the bottom I have the High Priestess. So you have an intuition that is very high, and you know that. So here, the Fool, falling on top of this 4 of Wands, and wanting to know more about yourself, and wanting to understand and like crack the code of all the lies and all those things. You're taking a dive, like I said, deep into really just who you are. And the star is falling on top of the sun, because you shine that bright, and you see how she's looking up into the stars, and she's holding on to this lamb, and she even has like this little teardrop that's coming out of her eye. I don't think you can see it, but however the case, she's really just like in the element, and she's like feeling, she's feeling, she's like being very sentimental at this time. She has her foot in the water, like she's taking time to feel the things around her. The star is the water barrier card, right? So that's literally almost what like if you can too, like taking a little bit of this and giving a little bit of that, like a well-balanced individual, and like I said, just looking up to the stars, really just wondering about like the future and yourself. You're falling on top of that 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, holding your vision, kind of probably upset about some old past things or whatnot, but you're looking up to the heavens. You're looking up to the heavens for the answers, you know. Excuse me. So don't forget to set your boundaries. You have power in the palm of your hands, okay? You're very strong, and don't ever forget it, my dear. You take care. If you can, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.